Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. This is our live neighborhood chat. Yeah, I didn't put up a I thank y'all for coming and visiting me today. I'm glad y'all were here. Much longer, and I'm going to have to tell you all that I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will have my neighborhood. Hey, hey, everybody. I am running late. Well, not too late. I guess I'm just being rushed. I hadn't got my earrings in. Um, I wanted to wear these butterfly earrings today. So how are y'all doing? Hey, Sue, the Bud Files. How are you? Welcome in. I feel like I'm half dressed. Y'all ever felt like that? Like y'all were half dressed? We have been busy this week at the Smith house. Um, you doing okay, Sue? Claudette, my twin. Got to get my earring in. So, how are you, my twin? We have been busy at my little neck of the woods. We had I had I had one doctor's appointment uh Monday with my general doctor. Then we had an eye appointment. James and I both did. And I'm getting new glasses. I really like the frame that I'm getting. Uh we were so busy last year that we didn't even get to go to the doctor last year. We skipped a year. So I figured my eyes would be really, really bad this year, but they didn't change that much. And then yesterday we went to my neurologist, which I normally have to see every 6 months, but he said I could wait a year. I get so tired of going to doctors. I get so tired of it. But anyway, we have had monsoon weather. Like the rain has just been crazy. But we've timed it pretty good the last 2 days for me not to get soaked outside being in a wheelchair. Um, it gets old. Going to doctors and it just gets old. I mean, the only time you go out of your house is to go to a doctor's visit. That's really sad. Well, that's mostly me. Now I get out to do other things, but mostly go to doctors. And then home health has been coming here 6 or 7, 8 months. Hey Laura, how are you? Welcome in. And I got my script for my AFO, my brace that's going to go on my foot. He gave it to me Monday. I got my script for the Velcro wraps that's going to go around my legs once home health leaves. Oh my gosh, it's hot there today and thunderstorms only 74. Well, we're gonna have thunderstorms for the next 8 days. Crazy. Oh. Let's see what the weather's going to be today. It's 84 right now. It's 10:37 here, and it's 84 degrees already. 84. Um, the high today is 87 with a 50% chance rain today. 60% chance tomorrow, 40% chance Friday, 30% chance Saturday. Yeah, it's here. Summer is here. Summer is here. But it's cool inside my house. Thank you, Lord, for air conditioning and that I can afford it. So what y'all been doing? What have y'all been doing? Well, y'all just heard my story. I've been going to doctors. I'm going to do a couple of giveaways today if people come in. I was supposed to go to the hospital today for our annual lab. I decided I wasn't paying anyone's mortgage today, so I stayed home. Is that not the truth? That is the truth. When I went to hi John, how are you? How are you doing? I went into John's auction with Angela's vintage and resale with Uni Magic, and I hit it at the right time because John was showing some things. I must be slowing down. And I got this charm bracelet. I mean, right when I was going in, this charm bracelet was he had it up for auction. So I thought, oh my gosh, I want that. So I got the charm bracelet. Then I stayed in there a little while and I got this owl picture that Uni had drawn and painted herself. And it's beautiful. I can't wait to get it. Of course, y'all know that John has, he's an auction person. He sells. He's wonderful. He's a sweetheart. I know there's a lot of lives going on now, but I was trying to time it like, I would go to live in the afternoon. There's something going on all the time on YouTube. So I just have to pick and choose the times that I go on because, I mean, there's so many other people that are going live right now. But that doesn't matter. Whoever's here is here. They'll find me. Josie and I have got a show tonight on Josie's channel. We're doing a memorial for Robin, Weehall Robin. And we're going to talk about her and what she meant to our community and just give her moment, her moment on YouTube to show how much we loved her and cared about her being in the chats. I mean, I would want y'all to do that for me when and if something happens. I want y'all to say how much y'all just loved and adored me. No, I'm just joking, but really, I think people deserve their moment. Oh, you're welcome, John. Always kind words for you. So like I said, summer is here. The garden is doing well. James got some, we call them pole beans, but it's really string beans. Yes, Robin was a sweetheart. I remember her over 3 years ago when I was watching more dumpster diving. Yeah, you go when it's good for you, Angie. But so he got more cucumbers, and our cucumbers are not bitter. They have such a good taste to them. Right before the last garden we had, because we had just depleted the ground. I mean, we had planted in that same area for like 7 years and it just depleted it. But we were trying to put the nutrients back in it. But we waited 2 years and hello, John Paul, welcome in. Uh, our cucumbers have a good taste. Our peppers, our squash. But what I was saying about our pole beans, y'all call them string beans, but we call them pole beans. And he picked a few of those. Our broccoli is finally making the head of broccoli. I'm excited about that because we've never tried to grow broccoli. So I'm pretty excited about that. So what are y'all going to do today besides YouTube? John, do you have a sale today? John Poe, is this your first time into my chat? Or if so, how did you hear about my channel? If not, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Like I said, I'm going to do a couple of giveaways later on in the live chat. We found out through my nurse practitioner that comes and changes the bandages on my lymphedema. She goes to church with Berkeley's other set of grandparents, my daughter-in-law's parents. And we found out yesterday that they had a wreck Sunday, either going to church or leaving church. I think it's leaving church, but I'm not sure. And Berkeley was with them. And they had a wreck. They got hit head on. But nobody was hurt, thank the Lord. I'm pretty sure Matt would have called and said that Berkeley had been in an accident with Nan and Daryl. But a girl was well, they're calling it I don't have lymphedema because it hadn't got hard where it won't go down. I got inflammation in the lower part of my extremities, fluid edema. I think that's what they call it. It hadn't got to lymphedema yet, like in my lymph nodes, because it's not really hard. It's still soft, so I can get rid of it pretty fast. And but they're trying to keep it under control. So they've been wrapping my lower extremities and it's working. But now it's moving up to my thighs. But I'm going to get these wraps that Velcro that I can do myself. Yeah, they told me that it hadn't turned into lymphedema yet. Thank the Lord. He said that was good, that it hadn't turned into full-blown lymphedema, because that is so hard to control. And I know that's what Josie has, and I think that's what you have. But it's not fun at all. At all. So they say. But anyway, Berkeley, I guess, is okay. The next time I talk to Matt, I'm going to ask him why he didn't call me and tell me that Nan and Daryl had an accident. But the girl that hit him, her airbags deployed. So it's a full-time battle for me with lymphedema with both my legs. I can't even imagine. Claudette. I know it's got to be rough. Are the nurses still coming to your home and wrapping your legs? Ever since I sprained my ankle, Miss Genius here, on top of everything else that she has wrong with her, she has to sprain her ankle. And now that I have y'all on live, I can tell y'all how I did it. I can show y'all how I did it. I'm pulled into the door of my restroom in my wheelchair to get up and walk to the toilet. Well, I use the restroom. I come back and sit down. I put my feet up on my footrest on my wheelchair. Not even thinking. Not thinking. I hit my joystick on my wheelchair to back out. When I did, it went really fast, and my ankle caught and bent like this back toward uh the this way and popped out of the door. And when it did, I thought I broke it. I thought I broke it. I went to screaming, I broke my ankle. I broke my ankle. And I mean, it was just thumping. It was hurting so bad. Um, and I cried for about 2 hours, and it was hurting. No, they did for the 8 weeks when cellulitis was crazy, but I take care of my legs with compressions and dressing them myself. Oh wow, that is a full-time job. I have the nurses here twice a week to change my dressing. So my nurse wanted me to go get an x-ray of my foot. And I just go to doctors so much, I just could not go. And I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get up in the car to be able to go. Yes, it is. So I told James, I said, let me try to stand up on it. And if I can stand on it and it not break, then it's sprained. But I knew that if I stood up on it and it was broke, that it was just going to finish breaking and it was going to break in two. But I was willing to take that chance instead of going to the hospital. I know that sounds crazy. So I stood up and I put some weight on it, and it was like, okay, it's not broke. It's not broke. But y'all, it is still hurting so bad. Hey, Dawn, you're headed to the doctor? Honey, I have fought doctors for the last 2 days. I hope your doctor's appointment goes well. I was just telling them I am so sick of going to the doctor. I mean, I just get so tired of it. I was hoping I would at least be in my 70s before I had to start going to doctors on a regular basis, but that didn't happen. So good to see you, Dawn. Thank you for coming in. Of course, y'all know Dawn has auctions. Dawn, why aren't you blue in my chat? Hold on a minute. Why aren't you blue? Hold on just a minute, Dawn. Stay right there. Let me get you turned turn blue. Hang on just a minute. There you go. Hang on. I don't even know Anna's okay, Dawn, the next time you talk, hey Angie. Angie's not blue. My goodness, what is going on? Angie, how are you? All right, Angie, the next time you talk, you should be blue, darling. Angie has auctions. Imagine that, me having people in my chat that has auctions. Angie has went full time auctioning. Oh, and if y'all haven't went over to see Dawn's video about her new home, go watch it. The video of her booth where she sells things, go watch that. Those are two good videos. Make sure you leave a comment. Angie, you can drop your link now. If you have, anybody can drop their link. If you're not blue, Claudette will drop your link. And she doesn't mind doing that. She's really good at doing that. But Angie has retired from her job. She did sign language. She was an interpreter, which I think is beautiful. The sign language is beautiful, especially Angie. I got the giraffe you sent me from Angie's Oddities. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Dawn. I wanted to get you something for your house. I think anybody that moves into a new home uh should be showered because it's a special thing. It's not every day that somebody gets a new home. And they say if you move in a home and you have a plant that somebody left, that if you keep it alive, you're going to prosper. So get a vine or something to put in that giraffe and keep it alive, whatever you think you keep alive, and you will prosper. Oh, what happened to the show this morning? When I get a new home, Angie, I want a maid. So please remember that, please. John, I will remember it. And I will send which I gave my son and daughter-in-law. You know how you can call and get those people to come in and do that one-time cleaning of your home and help you declutter and all that? Well, I surprised them one year and gave them that. And my son was more excited about me sending someone over there to deep clean their house than I think any gift I had given him since he had been married. I mean, he's always cleaning and dusting. He does not like clutter. My son does not like clutter. I'm gonna steal a cutting from Momo. Yeah, do that, Dawn. You sound like my son. Oh, Teresa's not feeling well. Oh, I'll have to contact her and check on her. Bless her heart. Sometimes we just need to take a break and not overdo it. I don't see how you all do the auctions every day because it's so much involved in doing those auctions. Um, Claudette saying she hopes that Teresa feels better soon and that she hopes your appointment goes well, Dawn. You not only selling is the fun part, getting on here and selling. Then you have the invoicing, and you got to wait on your money to make sure everybody pays, and not everybody pays. Then you got to pack it up, print out the uh, mailing label, and mail it out. And then you do it again the next day. I don't see how y'all do 3 or 4 auctions a week and keep up with it. I really don't. It's got to be exhausting. It's got to. I tried auctioning for a while, but it took so much energy. Now, if my daughter would make this her full-time job, like reselling, because she can sell ice water to an Eskimo, my daughter can. She can sell anything. If she would turn that into a full-time job, I would help her start out on YouTube and start selling and stuff. And we could do it together, but I cannot do it by myself. Well, I could if I wasn't in the help that I'm in, but it would tire me out. Hey, Christina, how are you? There's my sister. Christina does dumpster diving, and if I didn't know anything about dumpster diving before I came on YouTube, and that's when I was already sick and down. And now I think, oh, if I would have known about it before I got in a wheelchair or where I couldn't walk, I would go dumpster diving. I am not kidding you. I would go. I would find and save stuff from the landfills, and I would find stuff and give it away, and I would just about make people take it. Oh, Angie's Odyssey said I used to dumpster dive. Yeah, dumpster dive is not easy either. Um, she finds the best things. She has sent me several things. Makeup, uh oh, I don't know what else. Just nice. An owl that lights up like a night light. Uh I can't even name the things that Christina has sent me. Uh Finding through, and Berkeley. She has sent Berkeley things, Lincoln things. She is just, she's awesome. I would love to go dumpster diving at our new Dollar General that we have up here, um, on 51. And their dumpster, we've went one time, James and I have went one time and found a few things, but I didn't have a chance to video it because we were kind of nervous about going in their dumpster. I dumpster shopped for 3 years until last year. It was fun and I found many treasures. That's the deal. It feels like a treasure. Like, and then you get to bring it home with you and you're not purchasing it. You're not spending money on it. It's like, oh my gosh. I never got in a dumpster kind of peek and grab. Yeah, I admire the ones that get in the dumpster. People and companies throw a lot of good they do, John. They do. Oh, there's my sassy Mary. Y'all, I hope she doesn't mind, but I want to show y'all something. Speaking of sassy, she was talking about doing a Lincoln blanket. I want to show you what she sent to me. Hold on just a minute. Let me find it. Y'all, look at this. Look at that. Look at those bold colors. She made that for Lincoln. I'm so excited. I can't wait till he gets it. He loves the one she made for me. And we can learn the colors because it has red, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange. It's got the primary colors in it. So we're going to learn the colors from that blanket. Oh, nice, Angie. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for following Christina. I know I can't wait till I get it. Sassy, the way her crocheting is. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert on crocheting, but when you see something that's well made, I mean, you don't have to be a genius to figure out that somebody knows what they're doing. But the way Sassy's crocheting is, it's tight. You can tell it's it's made well. Okay, let's just put it that way. She should put Sassy Mary on some tags and attach it to each gift that she gives away, like they do in a store that has tags on it. You know what I'm talking about? To show who made it. See if I can find. Uh, which that's a nice name for her to sort of like an emblem. Just like this says Sassy Mary, but she could put a little tag that said "Made by Sassy Mary." That would be awesome. Oh, you got your hair cut. How short did you get it? I can't wait to see it. You said you were going to get your hair cut. Sure. She said, I don't post anything. Well, I had to show the crocheted blanket that you were making Lincoln. It's beautiful. I cannot wait till he gets it. I'm so excited. Yes, Christina, do a video, uh, take a picture and put it on your post. Do something so we can see the new look. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, I enjoy Dawn's videos. She like I said, she does it on her booth. She has an antique booth at a shop and she does that. And she also does it of her home. Well, they're about finished with her home and they're just doing inspections and stuff now, I think. And then they're going to be able to move in. Oh, there's Josie. There she is. Um, she and I, don't forget, will be doing a memorial for Robin. We haul Robin tonight on Josie's channel at 4 p.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. Central. I announced it earlier, but some of you all wasn't in here. We're gonna be doing a memorial and remembering our friend Robin, and of course, y'all know Josie, and y'all just wait till y'all hear the topic on what our next month, the calm before the storm, is going to be. It is going to be a good topic. I'm going to really start working on it as soon as I can. Yes, and the booth videos are great. They are. They are, Claudette. We snuck in the house this morning and videoed the part we didn't see the other day. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Dawn. And Josie, oh my gosh, this woman, I don't know. She makes me feel like I want to just keep going because she inspires me just by who she is for me to say, well, if Josie can go as much as she does, I can keep pushing. But she has two channels. She is going to her sons and dog sit, well, pet sit, because they have two dogs and a cat. And she does these little short videos and of Roscoe and Luna. And I don't know what the little cat's name is, but I think I probably should know, but I don't know. But she does videos of them. She has a lot going on her channel. She and Dee are back together. Daisy's Creation, which I am enjoying it. It makes my heart so happy to see them back together, auctioning together. And they're auctioning on Mondays and Fridays. And then Josie, of course, has her sale by herself on Saturday. And she does a show with me once a month. Then she has other people on her channel like Scooter Renee and Selena. And Selena's YouTube name is about this long. And I can never remember the whole thing. But oh, Josie has some beautiful jewelry. Pixie. Pixie, yes. Thank you, Josie. Josie works more hours a week than most. Yes. Yes, she does. And I'm just going to tell y'all, Josie does not complain. Now, she has some health problems and she does not complain and she just keeps going. And I'm thinking, well, if she can keep going, I'm going to be right there with her. I'm going to try to be right behind her going, hold up, I'm coming, hold up. Josie has been on, she was on Dawn and Teresa's membership auction, where they go on 30 minutes and sell. Oh my gosh, she had 30 items. And out of those 30 items, I could have just wrote down a number and just said, okay, I want this number, this number, this number, sight unseen, and I would have been happy with what I purchased. That's how good her items are. I could have just let her, like I could have said, Josie, I want number 6, 8, and 10, and not even know what she was selling, and I would have been very happy with it. That's how good her jewelry is. All right, Dome. Good luck with the doctor. Thank you for dropping by. Try to stay cool. But and Josie is a night owl. Y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Okay, so I've been binge watching Grey's Anatomy. Okay. I have watched the entire season every year it's come out on Netflix. I have kept up with it every year. Well, this year there's uh season 21 came out last Saturday. Okay, today's Wednesday. It had 21 episodes, okay, this season. Y'all, I finished it last night. That's how much I've been binge watching that show. I went to bed at 3 o'clock this morning because I couldn't quit watching one right after the other, right after the other, right after the other. I couldn't stop. But now it's over. I don't have any more to watch, and I gotta wait till next year to maybe June or July of next year to catch the next season, unless I want to watch it on TV weekly, which I normally don't watch that much TV, so that's not happening probably. Claudette's putting John's channel in the chat. So the Lord has been with James and myself through these last 2 days, because once we got back home and got me in the house is when the monsoon started coming. I mean, one day we got here and it was pouring down rain right after we drove under the carport, and I had to wait a few minutes for it to slack up. So I got in the driveway on the main road, my dead end road, then turn left on the main road. Then I had to come through my front yard. I was like, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. And I made it after it slacked up. And then after I got in, 10 minutes after I got in, the bottom fell out. So the Lord has really been with James and myself. We were talking about that last night. Hey, Lori, my friend, how are you doing? Hey, Aisha, how are you? Welcome in. If we can get about 12 to 15 people in here, I'm going to do a giveaway. I got a couple of giveaways that I'm going to do today. I haven't done a giveaway in a while, and I just picked up these 2 bags. I don't even know what's in them for me to give away. I honestly do not know. Lori, how are you feeling? Aisha, what's going on with you? How's the weather where y'all are? Oh, the eye doctor gave me some eye drops. He gave me a prescription for some eye drops for my eyes. You know how my eyes was running every time I would get on a live chat with my neighborhood. You know how my eyes would water? He prescribed me some eye drops to put in my eyes twice a day, and it seems to be helping. Oh, this is beautiful. If we can get 12 to 15 people in here, I'm going to give this away. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is so pretty. Y'all share me out. I know there are auctions going on. Well, I see one earring. Is it? What happened to the other earring? Yeah, it is very. I didn't even know what I picked up. I got so much jewelry and bags that I don't even know. Oh, those are pretty. Those are pretty earrings. Let's see what this. This is pearls right here. I think this is a bracelet. Yeah, it's a pearl bracelet. You know, a lot of people they do not like pearls. I'm pretty sure I got that necklace from Josie. Josie's auction. Because Josie had I'm pretty sure I got it from Josie's auction. Most of my jewelry comes from Josie's auction. She has such good jewelry. I don't understand why I have one pearl earring in here and I don't have the other one. I don't know. I'll have to find the other earring. But I'm gonna give that necklace away if I can get some more people in here. So I know Josie is gonna be going, let's see. Today is Wednesday. She'll do her auction. She says she may do her auction at her house and then go over to her son's. I'm telling all her business. I know I am. But she says she may do that, but she doesn't want to leave the pets by themselves very long, you know, and I don't blame her. But she'll probably have her Saturday auction at her son's and do her Friday auction at home. I don't know. I'm just making all that up. I just want y'all to know I just made all that up. I just made that up. That's how stuff gets started. You tell somebody else's story and you really don't know what you're talking about. But oh, see there? That's not the bags I use, so don't think you got it from me. Oh, okay. I don't know who else I buy jewelry from. But I could have switched it when I was opening it up and looking at it. I could have grabbed a different bag. I get so much stuff. Who else do I get jewelry from? I don't know. I may have got that from the costume jeweler. She said I decided to do the auction from my son's. Oh, okay. I'll have to come home and get my packages. Oh, okay. Angie, did you see what I said? No. What'd you say? Hold on. What'd you say, Lori? Angie, I took your advice and I'm less stressed. Thanks for convincing. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, good, Lori. Good, 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 good. I'll send you a message and you can tell me. I mean, I know what I told you that you might want to do, but I'll find out. I'm going to be live 7/3/25. So turn your notification bell on, Claudette. Drop my link. Nice, Aisha. I think I'm connected to you. I'm pretty sure I am. Aisha, wasn't you on Dawn and Teresa's uh auction? Were you on Teresa's when she was having it, or were you on Dawn's when she was having it? Oh, Lori, I thought what happened? Why isn't everybody? I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, Lori. I thought you were. Goodness gracious. Hold on a minute. Now, okay, Aisha, you probably gonna be blue the next time that you speak too. I don't know, Lori. I thought you were already blue. Oh, new phone. Okay, okay. Hey, Purple. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're almost there, people. We got 12. Now I'll give away that necklace. So the costume jeweler sent me my birthday present because we didn't get to meet up. So I'm going to do that video. And Ella sent me a gift that I'm going to do a video on. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know how someone can be blue. And then I don't know if it's because they don't come to the channel for a long time or they get a new phone like Lori did. I don't know what takes away their wrench. I don't know what takes it away. I mean, I really don't, because I find that sometimes people that I've wrenched, they'll wait, and then a little while later they come on here and they're not wrenched anymore. I don't know if it's a glitch in I found something else. Hold on a minute. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's pretty. Hold on. Oh, that's pretty. I know y'all keep thinking I'm saying. Now I know I got these from Josie. What is this? All right, that cannot go. That's got green in it. But I can't wait to get my new glasses. I told my eye doctor, I said, I cannot see. I mean, I can take my glasses off and I can see that I'm sitting in front of a computer, but I cannot see myself or any of the writing when I take. And I want y'all to know that James has 2015 vision, which is better than 2020 on his far off vision. Now, his close up vision, he has a little problem with as far as seeing, but this man's far off vision is 2015. And fighter pilots have to have 2015 vision in order to be fighter pilots. So I told James, I said, oh no, you married me and missed your calling. You could have been a fighter pilot, because James loves the military. And he was actually going to sign up to go into the Navy, and then he met me. So there you go. The wrench is controlled by your channel. Yeah, I know it is, because I go in and look and see about, how you block somebody, or you show how many has a wrench and all that. But I never take wrenches away, so I don't know how it happens. I don't know. Hey, GJ Threeful. Oh, I will. I will. I have a different phone number on my new phone. That's what happened there. Oh, okay, got you. If y'all go over and ever see GJ Threeful, he puts up these videos that are very informative. Let's just say that, about a topic, a subject, or whatever. They're real interesting. The phone number has nothing to do with the ranch. Oh. Oh, and I can tell y'all this about Josie. I know I'm talking about Josie a lot, but today's her day, I guess. But even at my age, I don't want to learn something new. Okay? That's why I have an iPhone and will not switch. It's because I don't want to learn a Galaxy or some other phone. I just don't want to learn it. And it's not that I'm lazy. It's just that I don't want it to slow down. I don't want to slow down on my phone to learn something new. But Josie knows a lot about technology. She does her thumbnails, and I saw that she had our thumbnail up for the calm before the storm. It's in July, okay? This woman already has the thumbnail up. She has the thumbnails. I mean, she is on top of her game. Do you hear me? And I looked on there last night and saw our thumbnail for our show next month, and I was like, Josie, oh my gosh, she is on it. I started with computers when they first came out on the market. Well, you've absorbed it because I mean you know a lot. Okay, we're gonna do this giveaway, and we're gonna give away this necklace. I mean, it is real pretty. And these little stones here are cold to my hand. Now, I don't know what these stones are inside this necklace, but it's very pretty. All right, we're going to give it away. I said anywhere from 12 to 15 people, and it's showing that we have 13 in here. So let's go with, hold up, let me write the number down. Hold up. Somebody's calling me from Wellston, Oklahoma. Now, who do I know in Wellston, Oklahoma? I don't know anybody from there. All right, let me write a number down. Hold on. Uh-oh, we lost 2 people. Okay, let's see. All right, I have the number right here, and we're going to go 1 through 20. All right, put your number in. We're trying to win this necklace, and I will have to have your address. And y'all, for some reason, my emails went bye-bye, and I lost my addresses. It's got to be the number or the number before the number that I have. Anyway, they said I would get my new glasses anywhere from 10 days to 14 days. Put your number in, put your number in. So James had told the lady at our neurologist's office that always checks me in that he was going to bring her some muscadine jelly. Last time I was at the doctor, he completely forgot to take it yesterday. So he was going to take it, he was going to bring it in December because I usually come every 6 months. Well, he told me I didn't have to come back for a year. So she said, I don't want to wait a year before I get my jelly. He said, well, give me your address and I will mail you some jelly. Y'all, can y'all imagine how well I've got to wrap this for it not to break when I mail it? Oh my gosh. I'm not looking forward to wrapping it. I'm so worried the way they treat mail nowadays that it's just going to bust everywhere. Okay, let's put stop in the chat. Yeah, only one number. Did somebody put 2 numbers in? All right, this is my number. Y'all ready? Number 8 And I think Aisha hit it right on the money, honey. Yep, number 8. So Aisha, if you'll email me your address, congratulations. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. Oh, messed up my own email. If you would send me your address at that email, I will mail you this necklace. Congratulations. Let me put your name on it. It is so pretty. It's going to look really pretty on you. I think Aisha sells a lot of earrings, and I think she makes her earrings. I could be lying. That's how rumors get started. You start telling things that you're not really sure about. I'm going to put it in this little thing. And put your name in it. Wait, no. I'm going to put it in this little bag. Yeah, she makes jewelry. That's what I thought. All right, I'm gonna mail this out to you when you send me your address. I don't share your address with anyone, so you don't have to worry about that. Say something in the message when you send your info for It's Me Angie. Oh, thank you. Um, I'll probably do another one in just a little bit. Another giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in so long. Okay, Claudette. I haven't done a giveaway in so long. And I used to do them every show, but I got to where I was deep cleaning and getting rid of stuff, decluttering, and I had put everything up as far as like having something sitting around that I could give. So this morning I thought I'm going to find something to do a giveaway because it does my heart really good to give. I love to give. Now, don't get me wrong, I love to receive, but I love to give. And I'm a firm believer you can't outgive God, you know, especially only when you give with a free, freely. Can't have any attachments to it when you're giving it away. Because if you do, you're not giving it away. You're actually holding that person hostage to do what you want them to do by giving them something. And that is wrong. Wrong. Don't ever do that. But people do it every day. They say to themselves, okay, well, I'm going to give them this. So when I need this or I need something else, they will feel obligated to give me something. Never make someone feel obligated to return a gift that they want to give you. Never make them feel that way because that's not giving. Miss Sassy Mary said, I'm busy counting stitches. Oh, I can't even imagine, Sassy Mary. I hope you're getting a lot done. Sassy took a little break from helping with the auctions and I don't blame her. I mean, sometimes, like I said, I don't understand how people do what they do anyway when it comes to selling things on an auction and doing an auction just about every day on your channel. And then sometimes you're on somebody else's channel that same day That happened to me, Angie. I have a family member not talk to me because they gave me something and I didn't realize it came with strings attached. Oh, I don't want it something if somebody's gonna attach something to it. If you expect me to, now I'm thankful for everything I get, but don't hold me hostage over a gift that you give me. That almost sounds something like blackmailing someone to give someone a gift. Yeah, I mean, depending on what your intentions are when you give that gift, uh, you never want to do that. You never want to hold someone hostage by giving them something and thinking, oh, well, they owe me now. Well, if they owe you, then you didn't give it to them. You did not give it to them if they owe you. And look, and I know that it angers people sometimes when when they give somebody a gift and then they take that gift and they don't take care of it, or they give it away to somebody else, or they don't appreciate it. But your job is done once you give the gift to somebody. Your hands are completely washed of it. No matter if they jump up and down on it and break it, tear it apart, throw it in the garbage, whatever they do with it, you're still going to get blessed for what you did. Making hot pads now, thinking I have retired as a mod. I hate to hear that, Sassy, because I enjoyed you being there, but I understand that you just get burnt out on it. You just get tired of the rigmarole, and sometimes the chat can get going so much, and there's so many people on the panel that it's just so much chaos, and people get so excited they don't settle down, and it can get to you. When you're the one supposed to be saying, look, don't act like that. I mean, listen to what I'm telling you. You're trying to facilitate the panel, and the panel's just out of control. And I don't know if that's what happened. I don't need to know, and I don't know what happened. With Sassy, if anything, I'm pretty sure nothing. But sometimes that can be the case. People just get burnt out because of just so much monotony going on in the chat and on the panel. It just gets crazy. I mean, I don't mind having one, maybe two people on my panel, but when you start having 5, 6, 7 people up on your panel, and then someone's trying to keep that organized, it's nerve wracking. Nerve wracking. I mean, that's just from my experience. Oh, thank you, Aisha. Thank you. I don't know how some resellers do 5 to 12 hour auctions. That's such a. It is, Claudette. I don't either. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy them. I enjoy them, but I don't see how they do them. I do not. I do not. And like with Josie, she doesn't linger very long when she's and John doesn't linger on his items. Dawn Southern Finds, she doesn't. But you'll have some people that does auctions, and they will just linger and linger on this one item, like they're almost waiting for someone to get tired of seeing it, and they just say, okay, I'm buying this, so he or she will move on to the next item, you know and I just like an auction that moves. you know I'll show you this, and if somebody wants it, they'll say it or whatever. There's April. Hey, April, how are you? I'm doing good. All my doctor's appointments are over with for a while. I can stay at home and not have to go to the doctor. Yeah, she gets right to business. And Josie's been having anywhere from 25 to 35 people in her auction, which I think is wonderful. I mean, it's awesome. Love you, April. I hope you're doing better. Hi, Angie. I made a live of yours. I'm home in the bed sick today, so yay, I got to come to your live. Oh, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you don't mind if I put you on my prayer list. I usually do that for people that come into my live that's not feeling well. Oh, Life with Patty is a new neighbor that I have that found my channel. She's been commenting on my videos. Oh, and if y'all don't mind, share out my latest video. Make it make sense. That's my neighborhood chat video. If y'all don't mind, share me out. Yours are done and mine start Monday. Oh, girl. I get so tired of going to doctors. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all could be anywhere in the world and y'all decided to spend time with me. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Sounds like a good auction must need to be well organized in order to keep moving until the. Oh yeah, it does. GJ34, it does. Oh, I will. I will, Patty. April speaking to Josie. I do I do my devotions in the morning, and I don't believe it trying to talk someone into buying by leaving the item up too long. I know, Josie, I love your auctions. And I'm not just saying that because you and I are such good friends, but I said that before. I mean, when I first started watching your auctions, I was glad of the pace that you moved. I mean, you moved like, okay, well, I'm gonna hold this up here. If you want it, you'll let me know, and if not, we're moving on to something else. So I really like that. My husband's nurse is taking care of him, so I'm trying to get rid of this sore throat and cough. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize that you had a husband that needed a nurse. I'm going to pray for him too. But as I was saying, I get up in the mornings, no matter how early I wake up. I get up, try to get my pain under control. I immediately start praying because if I don't, then I I feel like my day's not starting correct if I don't just immediately thank the Lord for being able to wake up and see another day. But I do a have a morning prayer time and devotion. That's when I pray for all my YouTubers and my children and James and my extended family, my sisters, and just everyone. Oh, Angie's listing things. Awesome. I don't know how much longer home health will be coming to my home. I'm thinking it's going to be until I get my AFO and the physical therapist works with me for me to be able to to walk really well with my AFO. See, which I didn't think about this, but I should have. It's going to be heavy. My AFO is. I mean, it's not going to be like a brick and like 20 pounds or anything, but it's going to be different than I've been walking because the AFO is going to have some weight to it. It's like a boot. And I'm going to have to get used to that weight. And it's on the leg that doesn't have much strength in it. So I'm trying to set my mind to not get discouraged when I first get it, when I can't pick it up like I want to pick it up because my leg is weak. but it'll get stronger as I continue to pick this AFO up. And I'll really enjoy the AFO once I get the strength to pick it up like it should be picked up. A good auction has to be well organized, fun, assorted items, and don't go in with any expectations. Some days the auctions do well, some days they don't. That's true, Angie. That is so true. That is so very true. And I'll tell y'all something, and I watch a lot of auctions, and I want to share something with the ones that are in here that auction. This makes a world of difference. I'm going to tell you a couple of things because I go into and I support a lot of auctions, and I try to purchase one thing, from different auctions and spread my budget out over a lot of different channels. And Josie and I have talked about this. I have a certain amount of money that I can spend a month on YouTube, like my super chat, super stickers, my buying, and James said the other day, I'm going to put a little more into that account. I'm like, no, don't do that. And he's like, why? I said, because I'll just spend it. Really, just keep it where it is. When I run low, that teaches me that I just can't have anything that I want. And a lot of it I don't need, I just want it. But what I was going to say about people that auction, what impresses me about someone that has an auction channel, I'm going to tell y'all. Number one, they come in there and they're authentic. They don't pretend. They don't act like there's something they're not. They don't think they're better than the people they're selling to. They're very humble. They engage with the chat. They thank the people for being there and how much they appreciate them. They show their item and they speak on how they feel about the item, maybe where they found the item, why they thought the chat may like the item. Just not all three at one time, but just choose one of those. And just make it be more about the chat than about you, the seller. Because you, the seller, are trying to convince the chat to purchase something that they may need or want. So you have to make them feel special. It's not about you, it's about the chat. That's the way I feel. And the auctions that I really like to go into, they make it about the chat. And I know a lot of chats. I know a lot of auction people can't do giveaways, and they shouldn't because people will get, accustomed to that. But I feel like when you give back, people come back that are loyal. Now, you'll have a few to come in there to begin with if you start doing giveaways that just come into your channel to try to win the giveaway. You're always going to have those type of people. But if you do it and you realize the same people are coming into your auction and you do a little giveaway, that really stands out. Don't get discouraged. Lord knows I want to give up every day with therapy. Therapy is not easy. When you really have something wrong, y'all try to lift a leg that's not, your brain is telling your leg to move, but your leg is saying, no, I'm not moving. Now, do that. And plus, it weighs about, it's so heavy when you can't lift it without even thinking about it. Because I can't lift my right leg without having to pick it up with my hand. And it feels like it weighs about 50 pounds. It's like dead weight. But I was standing 45 seconds when the physical therapist started coming. And I got up to 8 minutes. And it took months. It didn't come overnight. Can you imagine taken months for me to be able to stand for 8 minutes. And I used to work for 8 hours without even thinking about not being able to stand. I mean, it's just crazy. Angie, put an ankle weight on your ankle to see if that will help you. Yes, I thought about that. I'm going to wait and see how heavy it is when I actually get it. He's supposed to come next week and evaluate me and measure me and all that to get the boot. And I hope my sprained ankle will be 100% better. A AFO is a brace that goes on someone's foot that has foot drop, which you know how you can bend you walk from heel to toe, well, I pick my foot up like a horse. I can't I can't go heel to toe. I can't move my foot heel to toe. I can't walk like that. So it's called foot drop. And for foot drop, they put a brace, which is called an AFO, on it that will force you to go heel to toe. And I used to have one when I could walk, without I wasn't in a wheelchair then. And I could walk, and it helped me go from heel to toe. It did wonders. But this one's going to be a lot different than the one I started off with. Because the one I started off with it's a boot that slips down into a shoe and you can take it out. Well, this one's going to have a shoe attached to it with two braces going up the side to support my ankles. And y'all, it's sort of like what Forrest Gump had, but it doesn't have the bar between the legs. It doesn't have the bar. But I really am not worried about the way it looks. I'm just worried about being able to motivate, to move around. You know what I'm saying? To be able to function and walk like a normal human being, because now my walking is just scooting. I just scoot across the floor. Hey Jessica, welcome in. How are you? Oh, I know you do, Jessica. I know you do. I know you do, Jessica. Jessica wins. She gives it to people. I appreciate the advice. I would like feedback on my channel. I want to improve it since I am now full time. Just engage people with honesty, but don't let people take advantage of you, because a lot of people, and I don't understand this, and I know a lot of auctioneers go through, people that do auction go through this, because I've seen them talk about it on their channel, how somebody can come in and bid and then not pay, and then get mad at you for mentioning that they didn't pay. I mean, what kind of sense does that make? You didn't ask them to bid on that item. You didn't beg them to want that item. But when you say that you want an item and you win it, you're committed, I feel like, because your word is your bond. You have committed to purchasing that item. And I think you should purchase it if all possible. Now, I know there's some circumstances that are uncontrollable and things happen, but you just don't go into an auction and just start bidding on stuff, and somebody else could have had the item and paid for it, and then you bid on it and then you ghost the person that's trying to sell something. I think that is so wrong. And honestly, if I was a person that auctioned things off, I would probably block that person if they didn't give me a sound, as they didn't explain to me why they didn't pay. And that's not being ugly, that's just business. A lot of people on YouTube cannot separate business and friendship. And a lot of people think it's friendship when, And it's not. The people are really just trying to take advantage of you. Are you talking about a health condition? No, AFO is a brace. Angie, we are cheering you. I'm telling you one thing. I'm going to try to do it. And I told my physical therapist, I said, look, this is who I am. I'm about to share something with you. When I first get it, I am going to grumble and I'm going to complain. But the whole time I'm doing that, I'm going to still be trying to use it. And then one day I'm just going to stop complaining about it and say, this is my life. This is what I've been given. This is what I got to do. And I'm going to do it. That's just the way I am. I give myself a moment of just pity mouthing. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. Why can't it just work? Why can't my foot just be normal? I'll do that, grumble, but then all of a sudden one day I wake up and I go, no, this is what I got to deal with. Wow, that sounds painful, Angie. I want to tell y'all this. Pray for my son. He has a doctor's appointment tomorrow. He might have psoriasis skin disease. Yeah, I'll pray for him. Jessica, I got a list going here. I want to tell y'all this story that happened to me. My hats are off to all auctioneers. It's truly a great deal of work and organization. They deserve respect. Yeah. Yeah, Josie, I don't blame you. I don't I don't blame y'all for doing that. I do not blame y'all. Why I say I'm going to pay for something and then when it's time to pay, someone says I'm not paying for it. Yes, that's exactly what happens. Angie, my husband is bedridden from cellulitis, gout, and lymphedema. We are doing physical therapy and he's about 15 seconds standing right now. Oh, I was 45 seconds standing, but I didn't have cellulitis, but I do have inflammation in my lower extremities, which they've been wrapping my legs to get that down. I'm so sorry to hear that. So I fell out my back door when our little poodle went under my feet one morning when I was going to work. And I broke my left ankle. Okay. This is the story that I'm telling. It was so broken that my leg was straight, but my foot was over here like this. It was bent like this. The bone was sticking out right here. That's how broke it was. So James takes me to the nearest hospital before the pain really gets excruciating. When I get to the hospital, they say, we're going to have to give you something and put you out for a minute and set it and wrap it up. And then we're going to send you to a better hospital and they're going to have to do surgery on it. I'm like, okay, no problem. It doesn't seem like I'm out, but a second, I wake up, my ankle's wrapped. Okay. They got it stabilized. Well, they send me by ambulance to a hospital that says they're going to operate on me the next day after I get to that hospital. Okay. And it's a hospital that I normally do not go to because I try to go to the hospital where my heart doctor is. Okay. But because they said they were going to do surgery on it the next day, we went to that hospital. Well, I get to that hospital, my legs all wrapped up. This big, huge x ray machine comes in my room. And they said, we got to get x rays of your ankle. I said, wait a minute. They got x-rays at the other hospital. Why don't you just call them, get them to send those x-rays, and you'll already have them? Why do I have to do this again? Oh, no, ma'am, we got to have our own x-ray. Of course. I thought they could x-ray it through the wrapping of what they have wrapped my ankle. You know, they had to unwrap what they had done at the other hospital, let my leg come unset again, and do x-rays. And the guy comes back in there and he says, look, I have to tell you this. Once we unwrap your leg, we cannot put you to sleep again to set it, because you've already been put to sleep once. You've got to be put to sleep for surgery, and you have a pacemaker, and we don't want to put you to sleep that many times. I said, wait a minute, what? He said, no, ma'am, we can't put you to sleep to set your ankle. I said, okay, are you going to give me something for pain? To set my ankle? Oh, no, ma'am, we're not. I said, what? He said, we're just going to set it. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh, God. They're fixing to grab my ankle and my leg, and they're going to try to set my ankle bone without any anesthesia at all. I'm freaking out. I said, okay, go ahead. It's good. Go ahead. So he grabs my foot and my leg, and he starts doing this. And he's trying to set my ankle to my leg without anything, without being put to sleep, without anesthesia. And I am dying. I'm saying, you have got to hurry up. You have got to hurry up. I'm about to pass out. So finally, he gets it and he wraps it up. Then he says, this was on a Monday or Tuesday, probably a Monday. He said, come back Friday and we're going to do surgery. And I'm already hurting. I mean, I am in so much pain. James looks at him and says, oh no, I'm not taking her home like this. We were sent here because y'all said y'all could do surgery tomorrow. And y'all are going to do surgery. Well, I start crying because I'm thinking, well, if we have to go to my hospital where my heart doctor is, they're going to have to unwrap it all over again and set it all over again after they take x-rays at the next hospital. I mean, I am just losing it. James said, hold on a minute. So he goes outside where the doctor had come in and said they wasn't going to do surgery. I mean, I can hear him outside the door saying, you better call at that other hospital and you better get somebody on the line because somebody is doing surgery on her tomorrow. So that doctor calls the hospital that originally had wrapped my leg, put me to sleep. And about 15 or 20 minutes later, he comes in there and he says, I'm sorry that I said that to you. I'm sorry that I got you upset. And yes, they will be doing surgery on you tomorrow. I said, it's okay. It was a misunderstanding. I'm just glad you got it straightened out because I did not want to go to another hospital and them unwrap my leg again and have to set it all over again for the third time. And I knew they wasn't going to give me pain meds. And I didn't know if I could go through that again. I felt like I was one of those military people that was out on the field that had been wounded and there was no anesthesia or anything. And they were just twisting my broke leg trying to set it. I mean, that's the way I felt. Yeah, Angie, that's what happened. They did that. So I have 10 pins and 2 plates in my left ankle, which is my good leg. That's my good leg. My bad leg is my right leg, which has the foot drop in it, which has the tumors in my spine that's pressing up against the nerves. And it's causing me to be paralyzed on my right side because it's pressing. The inflammation is pressing on the nerves and making the nerves die. And they're more in my pelvic area. If I wasn't so paralyzed in my pelvic area, I'd probably be able to walk. See, I cannot even turn over in the bed. And I used to love to sleep on my left side. And I cannot turn over in the bed by myself. I have to grab a hold to a bar and pull myself over to be able to turn in a bed because my pelvic area is so paralyzed. Oh, honey, James takes up for me in a heartbeat when it comes to hospitals. I mean, he does not play. When I'm in the hospital and they try to do something to me that I get upset about or he thinks they shouldn't do, oh no. He's one of those people. He gets all fired up. Even if it's me, one of our children, and I would hate to see him with one of our grandchildren. He would probably just go to jail. Probably. He would throw such a fit. He would probably be either escorted out of the hospital or they would send the police to arrest him, probably. Claudette said, I'm the same way. But anyway, that's the story of my broken ankle. So don't think I don't want to scare anybody about breaking a bone, but when somebody walks in there and says, "Oh, we're not going to be able to set it," but well, I had other health issues. It's why they said they wouldn't set it. But you wouldn't have those, so they'd probably give you something. But I have a very high tolerance for pain, but still, that hurt the day he grabbed my foot and my leg and tried to set it without any numbness or put me to sleep or anything. James had to walk out of the room. He couldn't even watch it. Oh, okay, Lori. Oh, that's wonderful, Lori. That's wonderful. I'm glad that I could say something that made a difference. And let me share this with y'all. When I'm doing a video and I'm doing one of my neighborhood chat videos, I'm not speaking to anybody in particular about the topic that I'm speaking of. If it speaks to you directly, I don't know what to tell you because I don't have anybody on my mind when I'm sharing that information. I don't. I'm not trying to give somebody a message through a message. I mean, if I want to tell you something that I'm not agreeing with you doing, I will talk to you privately and one on one. I don't have to put up a video to say what I want to say. Oh, Angie said, I have no pain tolerance. I would have died. Angie, you are amazing. No, I guess you do what you have to do when you I guess you do what you have to do when you have to do it. I mean, there was nothing else they could do. I didn't want them to put me to sleep and something happened, but I didn't want to go through that pain either. But I had to take the lesser of the evil. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't sound fun, Lori. Angie, this was when we talked. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember, Lori. Oh, thank you, Angie. Um, so let me know what y'all's plans are the rest of the week. Let everybody else know where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing, uh, what are you going to do for the weekend, how's the weather, where you're going to be. Just let us know something in the chat. All right, Jessica. Oh, thank you, Josie. Y'all were so sweet. Um, don't forget, Josie and I have a memorial tonight. About it's for Robin. We haul Robin. She used to come in our Josie's auctions a lot, and on Frank's live that he has Scrap Dog, and Frank and Angie Angel's auction on Saturday. Real sweet. And she did oh, let me tell y'all this. We got to see what she really looked like when Josie did a show on her other channel, Josie Cares. Yeah, Josie has two channels. Out of all the stuff that she does already, she has two channels on YouTube. But she has a channel called Josie Cares, and she did a live of people that wanted to come on and tell a funny story that happened to them in their life. And we needed something to make us laugh and not be so serious and just joke around. And she was on that live that night, and I never saw her in person. I didn't know what she looked like. I didn't know what I didn't know her voice or anything. I'd only seen her in chats. But that night, she came up on the panel on Josie's channel and told stories. So we actually got to put a face to the person in the chat. So if you want to go over and see and meet Robin, she is on Josie Cares channel. And I don't know what the name of that video was that Josie titled it, about funny stories. I don't know. I'm a baby when it comes to pain. Don't know how Angie deals with it. It's not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart. Broken bones are no joke. I don't know how many I've broken. I know, Christina, it is not fun. Going to be sitting in my chair crocheting away. I hope you get a lot of crocheting done, Sassy Mary, because you do a beautiful, beautiful job. She was a great person, my redneck sister. Yeah, she and I became close because we suffer from the same autoimmune disease. She has sarcoidosis, but she had it in her lungs, and I don't have it in my lungs. But so she would say I was her sister because we shared the same autoimmune disease. Robin was a wonderful lady. We will miss her, yes. I was just imagining the whole time I would have just been looking at them and I would have said the same thing too. Hurry up, just hurry up. That's what I was saying. And I didn't black out. I didn't pass out like I thought I was going to pass out. But I didn't pass out. I guess I was too busy saying hurry, hurry, hurry. She could sing too. She sang in karaoke. Oh, really? I did not know that, Lori. I never was in there when Robin sang. I don't know if Josie knows that either. I did put that picture in my intro for today. Oh, good, Josie. Hi, sassy mom. Who are you? What are you making for me? I will be at the 3 p.m. Central on Sandy. And oh, I like that channel. I would have passed out. Right now, I'm working on Hot Pads, Sassy Daughter. Lori, I love your kitty icon on your picture. Oh, Angie's Oddities has cats. She loves cats. I don't know what she passed away from. I don't know. She sounded like Reba. Oh my goodness. I wish I could find that video and go back and listen. Okay, guys. Let me do one more giveaway before we leave. If y'all stay just a minute. I will do this bracelet. It's got a little heart on it. See that? And if y'all stay in just a second, I'll do this last giveaway. So let's do numbers 1 through. Let me write the number down. Hold on. Let's see. All right. I got my number. All right. One more giveaway, and I'm going to give a bracelet away. Put your number in if you want to try for a bracelet. If anybody wants to. I know everybody's leaving. I should have done it earlier. It looks like we're only going to have 2 people enter it, which is fine. We'll put stop. All right. The number is 11. It looks like Angie's Oddities has won the bracelet because Lori put 13. Angie, send me your address and I'm going to send you this bracelet. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, everyone. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to share me out. Share my last video out. And I will see y'all in the chats. Bye, and I love you. See you later, neighbor.